Tigers lose 8-6 in probably the ugliest game the Tigers have played so far this year. A lot of errors in this one, two errors. Jack Flaherty really struggled in this one. Maybe one of the worst performances he's had in his career. Maybe not like the worst one, but he's really had some games where he's truly struggled with control, and that was exactly what happened in this one. 6 walks in 3 1/3 inning, only gave up 2 runs, which those runs were actually unearned because of an error. But like, he's lucky that it truly wasn't worse, because there was a real possibility it could have got worse. Brent Herter came in, was able to really kind of get a few outs, had a pretty solid performance, did give up 1 earned run, but really the Tigers had an opportunity in this game multiple different times, but had an opportunity to win this game because Jahmai Jones actually ended up giving the Tigers the lead in the top of the 6th. A really nice overall pinch hit opportunity and pinch hit decision by AJ Hinch, and that was just an absolutely huge moment. Should have been even a larger lead from there, but Tigers were able to go up 3-2 at that point, and a lot of that was to a reason of a guy getting his first career hit. And you have to mention Hao-Yu Lee getting his not only first career hit, first RBI as well. Really nice play appearance that he had. Obviously, really happy for him overall. Tigers were able to kind of find their way back in this game after going down 2-0 early in this game. But 6th inning, the Red Sox were able to tie it from a single up the middle, and then that's when things kind of started to unravel a little bit, especially when the Tigers got further into the bullpen. And Tyler Holton, he's been kind of struggling recently. Struggled in this game, 3 earned runs. Drew Anderson came in. I just don't think Drew Anderson is a good pitcher at all, if we're going to be completely honest. I think there's going to probably be a lot of discussions that are going to have to be had about him. I don't know if he's going to make it to June at this point. He's been really that bad. Obviously, giving up 2 earned runs, 1 1/3 inning is never a good thing. And because of that, the Tigers were able to kind of fall behind, and they were down 8-3 in the top of the 9th. Good thing the Tigers were able to score at least a few runs, but it wasn't enough. Obviously, Torres really having a nice single to right. Riley Green, a really nice double to right as well. And then from there, Dylan Dingler ended up grounding out to shortstop, and that was really the end of the game. But even prior to that point, the Tigers decided to pinch hit Spencer Torkelson for Colt Keith. And this was after being down 4-8. He ended up striking out. There's been a lot of fans really upset at Spencer Torkelson, and he's been really struggling this year. He actually got benched today. Colt Keith started at first, and I know AJ Hinch talked a little bit about Spencer Torkelson, talked a little bit about, hey, this is a rough game. There's still stuff in there for him. I think there's going to be a lot of fans that are going to continue to really kind of go away from Spencer Torkelson at this point. He's just not been good at all this year. But Matt Vierling, he's been hitting a little bit better. Kevin McGonigal continues to perform the way he does. He is just so fun to watch defensively, offensively. Riley Green, I thought, was probably the best player in this game. 2 for 3 on the day. Did end up having 2 RBIs and 2 walks as well. Obviously, the big double in the 9th to cut the lead to 2. But at the end of the day, it truly didn't matter. But yeah, just a really difficult loss, really frustrating loss. I think that's the biggest thing that Tigers fans come out of this game is just frustration, because you allow 8 walks in this game. And out of those 8 walks, you only had 7 strikeouts. You allowed more walks than strikeouts. You cannot win games in the MLB, especially against a team like Boston. This is not a really good team in the Boston Red Sox. In my opinion, I don't think a lot of people think this is a really good team, but that's a team that has players that can perform well, that has players that can hit. The Red Sox took advantage of it, and they really had a big enough lead where the Tigers weren't really able to respond in the top of the 9th. And obviously, you end up splitting the series. Tigers win 2, Red Sox win 2. So could have been worse. Could have been much better for the Tigers. Obviously, to win the series 3-1. I think obviously the game that they lost probably wasn't going to end the Tigers' way, but there's a real opportunity in this game that the Tigers could have won, and Jack Flaherty just didn't get it off to the right start. Tyler Holton struggled in this game. Drew Anderson continues to struggle, and it's just a little bit too late for the Tigers to make a comeback. So kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, Tigers are still above 500, only a couple of games back from first place as well. So obviously no need to panic. Tigers go back home to face the Brewers. That'll be an interesting series. We know the Brewers are really, really good. We'll see how the Tigers respond from there. But difficult loss. I do think some of it probably had to do with the fact that they had to play at 11 a.m. in the morning. That's typically not a time that most of these guys play, but that doesn't excuse the walks. That doesn't excuse the errors. The Tigers need to play more clean baseball if they want to win these types of games, if they want to win a lot of games. And they didn't play clean baseball. They didn't play fundamental baseball in this one. And because of that, they end up losing this game, unfortunately. But yeah, if you like this, feel free to like, subscribe, comment as well, and tune into more Tigers content coming shortly.